Kia ora, and welcome to the first episode of Soul of Chogokin, New Zealand. Chogokin is a word invented from Gonagai, the author of Mazinger, to identify a material, the super alloy Z. Bandai started using this word since 1974. Today we're gonna have a look of the GX45 series, based on the Mazinger Z edition of the Impact. The TV series are really recommended to everyone. It's very beautiful. When they came out the TV series, Bandai decided to take advantage of the new TV series, release a new Mazinger Z, inspired from the TV series. The box we're gonna have a look. The first box we're gonna have a look. We can see the image of Mazinger Z in the cover with the new position. Sidewise, we have a very nice image of a section of Mazinger Z. So on the back one, we can see there is a jet scrounger in these toys. That's why it's the box is so huge. So on the back we can see more image of Mazinger Z with a new technology for have more action from the toys. Here in the top we can see the new design for overpilder. It is possible now to bend the wing to transform from fly mode to pilder on mode. So you can see now the difference. Before of the overpilder was 2 overpilder in the box. Now they give you 1, but you can insert inside the Mazinger Z head. Let's open the box. Inside here we go. We see the jet scrounger. Jet scrounger. That's why the box is big. So this one here is a part of the display. There's the display. So put together these two display, we can put Mazinger Z in a flight mode on display. Here we have a 2 pair of hands in different position. Here we have the classic Rocketto Punch mode. Rocketto Punch! Here we have a manual for extraction. So we have a beautiful image of Mazinger Z in 3 different positions. So inside, the manual is very nice, all color everywhere. We can see here the character taken from the TV series. We have also some robot design in this page. In the second page we can see Mazinger Z in a different position with effect enchanted, so Blue Rest of Fire, Rocketto Punch. Here we can see better the jet scrounger. It can be put in the 2 position, fly mode or stand mode. Here in the third page you can see every single part you can inside the box. Here you can see where you can see the new technology apply on the robot for put the robot in a dynamic mode. See again here the jet scrounger, you can flop the wing for put fly or stand up mode. In the second box, the GX45A Atami Knight, we can see still take from the TV series. As you see the logo. So these are beautiful image of Atami Knight. That's why called GX45A. A stay for Atami, Knight of the Atami. That's the retro. You can see Tamashii Nation 2009, where was possible to buy this special edition of robots. So the Tamashii Night edition, usually there are always particular box. There is no big design. Let's open the box. You can see here there's a robot, but it's already there. We can find this instruction. We don't have a jet ground in this one here. Here's the base. What we have inside. So we have another pair of hands, the classic Rocchetto punch setup. We already saw in action. Here the second hand is a nice things from the box. You can see two-face setup, one half Koji Kabuto, and other side we have a Mazinger Z. Here we have the instruction in Mazinger Z, GX45 Atami Night. The manual is in black and white because of this edition, special edition. I don't know why they do it like that. Edition, special edition in black and white, maybe for be a more special. Inside we have all the same image but black and white, and in the retro the same black and white. This one you can see, and the only image difference is this one here, where they show you can replace the head, the two head. Here we have another image of the dynamic technology. Here the third box is GX45C, Mazinger Z comic color version. You can see here in the top right is not anymore the logo of a Z but TV series, but Mazinger Z the comics. This robot was available just only Go Wonderland, the museum of Go Nagai, in 2009. In the retro box we have the image of the comics. This is a cover of one of a number of the comics. We have the overpillar white, and we have a nice image of Mazinger Z running in a style, comic style. This robot is of the three is the one a little bit more rare of the three. So let's open the box. What we see is the robot, but it's ready in display. We have this is a display. Is the display? We're gonna back to that later on. So we have another two pairs of hand, the Rocchetto punch setup, and a manual. Remember, we don't have a jet grinder in this box. Inside the instruction are very nice booklet of the 2009 Go Nagai exhibition of the museum. So we can see very nice Go Wonderland. We can see inside Go Wonderland Museum. This gives you the direction of the museum. You can see here the price of tickets, 600 yen for adults and 300 yen for kids. Here we have the map where was the exhibition, and close to the markets, the fish market. Come here, come. This is a nice image of the exhibition with all other characters, David Mann and Kitiani, and more other characters. So this is a manual of special edition. Like we said, it's in black and white. Also this one here, like all a special edition. The only image inside different is the comic image, but otherwise it's all exactly the same. So let's move on and let's talk about robot. No, let's talk about display. let's watch in the first two display is GX45 and GX45A. You can see is basically exactly the same base. There's no difference. Let's have a look. Is a gold, opaque gold. Let's have a look. Compare the third one, the 45C. You can see immediately both are gold, but one is a yellow gold, the C version, and more reflectable. The other two is a more opaque. You can see flashing and shaking around. You can reflecting the light on the Z. Here we go, the three robots. From our left to right, we have a GX45 basic one. In the middle, we have a GX45A, Atami Knight, and in the right, we have a GX45C, the comic version. Here we have a GX45, here the GX45A, and here GX45C, comic version. Here we go, all three together. We can see straight away the Atami Knight and the GX45. They are the two similar, but because of course they take both from the cartoon, the Impact. But the Atami Knight, they have red is a little bit more Bordeaux than the basic GX45. The red is a little bit more cartoons. The glass are also different. Atami Knight is transparent, GX45 is blue. The GX45C pillar is white. The glass is greenish. Completely different compared to the other two, but of course, this is a GX45 comic edition.
Mazinger!
Start with the robot. Let's take the first one, GX45. We can see, let's have a look at close-up of the new technology Bandai put on this robot for pose better. You can see before was possible bending the leg maximum like that, and now you can see you can bend even more. The foot you can bending much better, so you can put your robot in a more dynamic pose. Atomic Punch!
Mazinger Z 無敵の力は僕らのために正義の心をファイルダウン飛ばせていけロケットパンチ今だ出すんだブレストファイヤーマジンゴーマジンゴーマジンガー
Okay, let's put together GX45 with the GX45A Atami Knight. Let's close up. Immediately difference between the two robots. The gray of Atami is a chrome. GX45 is gray opaque. Also of Atami we can see straight away burst of fire, the draw line like a simulator, the solar panel, to show what kind of material was built. Another difference, but not that's evident, is difficult to see, but there is the black. The black of the Tami is not just a plain black, but there is a glitter inside this black to reflecting more white. That's give a more sensation of deep black. Another difference, very important, is the Taminite red eye, and on the mouth where the Rust and Hurricane come out also is red. That is a take from a very important event inside the cartoon when Koji Kabuto, the pilot, lost the control of himself, started transform in a demon. So basically, if you pilot a Mazinger, you can be a god or you can be a devil. This Taminite is represent exactly that moment.
Ora sta esagerando, dovrebbe essere calmata.
È inutile. Dopo quello che è successo al nonno non c'è la minima speranza di riuscire a fermare mio fratello.
Mazinger!
The 44 GX45C, you can see straight away is very similar to the basic one. The black are exactly the same, the gray is exactly the same. The only difference is around the whole joint. We can see a gold line to make a difference of the two robots. You can see here also on the leg, and you can see in on the burst of fire here. Another difference is the pillar, but we already talked about this because they have a color of the comics. Red line start from side of the nose and go on top of the front of the head. And on the GX45 is not present. These are the three models of GX45. Let's talk about the price. Of course, second hand, because they released in 2009, it's very difficult to find the robot sealed. So the GX45 is the cheaper one of the three. You can find for $100. The second robot is GX45A, is a little bit more rare and is available for second hand around $200 New Zealand dollars. For the third robot is the most rare of these three, GX45C comic version, and you can find around second hand for 400 New Zealand dollars. Someone won't buy one of these Mazinger. I really like it, be honest, to use it to put some different pose. Anyway, I recommend to buy the basic one because it's the cheap one, so you can move it around. If you scratch a little bit, there is not too much problem. But my favorite one is a GX45A, especially with the head of Mazinger and Koji Kabuto. I love it, and I think it's a cool idea. That's it for this week. We're gonna talk about next week again about Mazinger, a model take from GX45, but they call it GX47. There are three robots. See you next week again in Soul of Chogokin, New Zealand.